All right, people, this is it. This is the big moment that's going to make or break our season, the playoffs of season 4 of the BHDL, the quarterfinals. And we are going up against a classic opponent of ours, Captain B-Nard, coach of the Philadelphia Pidgeys. This is my prediction for what I think their team is going to be, though they could bring Driftblim, they could bring Grimmsnarl. I guess they could also bring Azelf, any number of things, but these are some of the mons that I'm most scared of, especially that Gudra and that Scizor, and obviously the Sneasler and the Rotom. So, with that, we got to do our best to try to somehow deal with this absolute monster of a team that he's created over there. So, with that, we are now going to start off with our Greninja, who's going to be Life Orb, Protein, Gunk Shot, Grass Knot, Water Shuriken, Dark Pulse, with 16 attack, 250 attack, 240 speed to outspeed the Sneasler, although we don't really have too much to hit the Sneasler with, honestly. Gunk Shot is there for a Terra Fairy, um, for the Terra Fairy on the Gudra. I originally had Ice Punch on there with enough attack to OHKO it, but I figure they're probably going to Terra the thing anyways. And if it goes Terra Fairy, we can take care of it. But if they're Terra Water, that's going to be much more difficult, but at least the Gunk Shot will 2 a KO. So that's Greninja. Next up, oh, also we have Grass Knot for the Mudsdale, obviously. Water Shuriken for priority and endgame. Dark Pulse for things like the Driftblim and the Azelf. Next up, we have Metagross. It's going to be Assault Vest, and this is going to be actually a mixed set of Grass Knot for the Mudsdale. Facade, in case we get burned by the Rotom. Psychic Fangs, just in case there's any screens, and also it's a very good stab move. Knockoff for things like the Indeedee, which we are running Assault Vest for the Expanding Force. Now, they're probably still going to have Shadow Ball, I would expect, on there. So I don't necessarily want to bring it hard in, but this can always revenge kill it, or at least force it out. And then next up we have Annihlape, who's kind of going to be our way of dealing with the Sneasler in an endgame. It can also kind of deal with the Gudra a little bit. I've got a lot of Spadef investment into this thing. A good amount of speed. The attack is just to try to get the Sneasler in range of Earthquake plus Rocky Helmet to take it out. Assuming they have like 64 HP EVs from the speed. And we've got Rage Fist there just to, do a bunch of damage, Drain Punch for recovery, and Bulk Up, just in case if I ever get the chance to set up. And Cova Berry's there, because otherwise they can't really hit me. I mean, they have Shadow Claw, but I feel like Acrobatics with Unburden set will probably be the best set versus me, so that's why I've got the Cova Berry there, just to live any hit. Next up we have Enamorous, who's going to be Babiri Berry with Contrary, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Play Rough, Healing Wish. So we've got the Play Rough there for the Gudra. If assuming they don't Terra, we OHKO them no matter what. So it's kind of like if they don't Terra, we kill them with this thing. If they do Terra, we kill them with Gren. As long as they're not Terra Water. If they're Terra Water, we're kind of screwed. We just kind of have to chip it down as much as we can. Healing Wish is here for either Metagross or Annihlape, assuming they get low. It's trying to take something out that we can help take it out. The Babiri Berry is there to deal with the Scizor, because we have Mystical Fire. And yeah, Contrary there just for any type of stray boost that we might get from a Defog, maybe an Evasion boost, or even like a Parting Shot boost from the Grimmsnarl. And then next up we have Terrifier Cryogonal to time to deal with that Scizor, because that Scizor is also a very scary Pokemon. If I could, I would break Moltres, obviously, but I don't think it's going to be as good in this game, just because I already know the Sneasler is probably going to have rock coverage. They're going to have stuff to hit it with. So I'm going to bring this thing just to Rapid Spin, get off a Terra Blast Fire. Hopefully they don't expect it. They probably will expect it, maybe they go hard in on it and I get them on a switch or something like that. So I have Recover there, a good amount of attack, good amount of HP to be bulky. And yeah, the Freeze Dry to hit the Gudra and the Mudsdale. And then finally, we have Sandy Shock. It's going to be a bit of a defensive set this week with Light Screen, Stealth Rocks, Earth Power, Volt Switch. And you guys can see max HP, 120 defense to try to tank hits from that Scizor and wear it down. And also, Light Screen is going to be very good to help with that Gudra. And of course, we can always Volt Switch out on the road and stuff like that. So that's the team. Again, this is the best I could come up with. Shout outs to Raymond for helping me. Also, shout outs to Roller for doing a bunch of mocks. I mean, this is probably the most I've ever done mocks for this season. And obviously, I know the captain prides himself on not doing any mocks really. So I've just got to do the best that I can. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of the games where I'm most scared, like they're actually always a lot closer than I think. Usually, I'm always trying to prep for the worst case scenario. So as long as I play it well and I don't choke, I think we'll do okay. But we'll see. So that's the team. We will see you guys in the battle. Right, people, it's time for the ultimate showdown here versus Captain B-Nard. Let's see, what are we gonna have for our music here? Kieran 3. We need some redemption here, folks. After having faced in 3 previous seasons, we're on a. I've only beat him 1 time, and that was with hacks. So I don't want to. I would prefer a hacks-free battle. Can we do that for once? You know, that'd be great. I understand if maybe I'm just destined to forever be the hacks guy, heal Emerald, you know, but I'm trying not to embody it right now. You know, listen, this is a different game because right now this is the first time we've ever played each other in playoffs. Okay, so I'm hoping. Have fun, friend. Let's see if we line up. Oh, I gotta get my notebook. Yep, exactly what I predicted. Exactly what I predicted, down to a T. So no screens, no dribbling, no Joy Fontaine. That's what I figured. So hopefully those will be just like the simulations versus Philadelphia Pidgeys. I'm nervous. I mean, this is the make or break it moment for either of us. So I've contemplated this a long time. I think it's best to just lead off with Sandy Shocks. I think they're going to lead off with Gudra. They could lead off with Rotom. They could lead off with Sneasler. If they lead off with Sneasler, it's probably best case scenario because then they take some Rocky Helmet chip. I'm pretty defensive. We would need to bait out the Terra and figure out what they're going to be. Scizor. Rotom. W. Gudra. Mudsdale. Indeedee. And Sneasler. This is going to be quite a game, folks. BHDL Season 4 Quarterfinals. History will be made today. So we got Grin, Bullseye. That's an interesting lead, actually. This was not one I had foreseen. Imagine if I let Grin. Okay, so obviously we can't stay in here, really. They could try to get rocks up. It could be Heavy Slam for an Amherst on this thing, and this thing. So I don't really have a good switch into anything. I think they're going to overpredict, honestly. But let me just make sure I can live a hit from this thing. I'm pretty sure I can. Sandy Shocks versus Mudsdale defensive. Oh, we eat that for days. Earth Power does that much. I'm gonna just go for rocks. Overpredict here, dude. Overpredict, B-Nard. I know you love to. They just go for Earthquake. Okay. That is a lot more than I thought. So they are... Choice Band? I think they're Choice Band, they got a low roll, honestly. So I think this is a good time to go Ivankov. That looks to be Choice Band. Or some type of sand plate. What's it called? Because not even max attack could be that much. Well, they got me. And they got a crit. Well, that was my whole way of dealing with that thing. We're in shambles. Okay, I overpredicted. Well, that sucks for me. Well, folks, we're out of the BHDL. It's been a good time knowing you guys. Unfortunately, this Mudsdale seems to have destroyed my team. Why did I do that? I should have just Earth Powered. But I wanted to keep my different. I don't know what I was thinking there. What is this Mudsdale, dude? You know what? Maybe I should have put. They were adamant. That's what it was. I'm stupid. I had Impish on there still. Okay, so I just misplayed the heck out of that. So obviously they're gonna go into that thing. I'm just gonna gunk shot. Try to do as much as I can. We gotta take ourselves out of this hole already. I really needed that. Oh, why? Metagross. Cryo. Okay, this is fine. Hey, at least we got ranks up. That does a lot. We get the poison off. Fantastic. Well, I'm gonna hear about that poison to the end of my days. Wait. Well, if we get rid of this Rotom at least. What is happening, bro? So this is like super offensive. Water Shuriken can kill, honestly. No, JK. Well, I just lost this thing. It looked like it was going to do way more. What is this cow? What is it showing me? What? Okay, well the Rotom's dead. What is happening? How could the Water Shuriken? I don't understand. Are they deaf? Water Shuriken said it would do 16%. That did like negative damage, bro. Three hits, it said it would do 16 to 20, man. Folks, B-Nard threw me a wrench in my plans when he left with that Mudsdale, and things have just gone down the toilet. Okay, we're in shambles over here. KO by Grin. Pineapple, man. If they defog, they defog. I need some more chip on this thing. The team's in shambles. And I wanted to lead off with Greninja too, man. Why did I go Hardy Vankov? That was such a dumb play. I should have just Earth Powered them and gotten chip off. Yeah, they're gonna go for defog. So no more rocks for me. They're lefties. I wanted to go out into 8, but no light screens for me. Folks, you're going to see a gradual... The game's over. I don't care what happens the rest of this game. It's over. The Demolition Force is out of the playoffs, okay? We're cooked. This is just going to be a slow, gradual death of the worst team that I've ever put together, okay? Congrats to B-Nard. You won, sir. I'm sorry that I actually wrote him. It's not going to matter at the end of the day because I'm cooked. There's no way out of this. I know I sounded like that versus Abomination, but it's over. There's no shot. Sandy. KO by Scizor. Enam KO by Mudsdale. You know, really, it seems like these calcs, man, they're always getting me. I don't know what it is. Alright, so they're going to read this like a book. Obviously, I'm going to be Terrafire. I've got no choice. Clearly, I'm going to Terrafire this thing, so I'm actually just going to go for a Freeze Dry here into the Indigodisk to try to get up as much damage as I can. Because they're not staying here. They know that I'm Terrafire. They know that this is the only way I can take out their Scizor. It's over. Like I said, they're going to go Goodra. I'm not going to be able to kill it. I can't even Healing Wish anything like I wanted to. Why did I do that, bro? I don't know. I probably should just sacked it off, you know. But it is what it is, folks. B-Nard, congratulations. I wanted a chance to battle Raymond again, but let's just look at a season review, you know. At the end of the day, when you've got no defensive cores, when you can't switch into simple Mudsdale, when you can't switch into Edgequake coverage, you're cooked. Okay, that's just I've got no grass type to deal with this stupid Mudsdale. Mudsdale's still out there. That does a good chunk, though. I won't lie. So they're lefties. Wanted to do the like look. It's impossible. But I need both of these to deal with the Sneasler. Right now, I have none of them. So they're gonna go for a fire move here or a water move. Like the Palladium's supposed to deal with the NDD. And it can't because it's gonna get rolled down. There's no way around it, bro. It's Joker. And then if I deal with that, I can't beat Sneasler. And then if I lose this, then I can't beat well, I tell you what we can do. Maybe we can recover. We've got a bunch of bulk and stuff. Maybe we can recover our way out of this. So they're gonna Terra here. What's the Terra? I was predicting water, but I guess if they're gonna Terra, they're not. So I had Terra Fairy all along. They were Terra Fairy, because my Gunk Shot would have been great there. T-Bolt. How do we tank those? Maybe we can scare him out, though. Nah, bro, we lose to Indeedee either way. If the metagross goes down, we lost the pieces that we needed to, folks, is what I'm trying to get here. The Enamorous was supposed to try to deal with the Scizor, and also try to deal with getting Metagross or Annihilape more HP, because we don't have any longevity. There's no walls to deal with this team. So, like I said, it's cooked. We're Joker. The Rotom is gone, yes, which is incredible. Fantastic for us that the Rotom's gone. But they've still got the Indeedee and the Sneasler. They still got this Goodra. They still got the Scizor, the Mudsdale. So they've got too much. Okay. Alright. We're getting a little bit... Alright, so now, unfortunately, B-Nard's going to get hacks on their side. But it's not going to make a difference. And if it does, then that's going to be very unfortunate for me. So... what we can actually do here, we gotta go for the big plays. We gotta Grass Knot the incoming Mudsdale, I think. I think we at least gotta try to show off our techs. Although they could also go out in a Scizor, so I'm just gonna go for a knockoff here. Yep, because I thought they'd go Scizor as well. That does a lot. See, this is the problem I don't have anything to hit it with. They're gonna knock me off. We go this thing. Why did I let Greninja take all that damage for no reason? It seemed like they were... Maybe they were... Were they Choice Specs on the Rotom? Maybe they were. It seemed like maybe they might be Scarf. Jeez, it still does a lot. So I still die, huh? Can we live a bullet punch, please? With my defense over my max HP? Maybe I need to put more into it. Nope. Down goes Cryo, my last hope of taking down this Scizor. KO by Scizor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A power crap, man. But you know what? They deserve it. They drafted the better team. They're the ones that deserve to win. So I'm going to give it to them. Probably going to go hard at DD though. Okay. And we can get rid of the Scizor at least. There goes my Kovaberry. Yeah, we just lose to Sneasler. But at least we get some more chip off. I'm gonna Drain Punch him. Maybe we can at least make it close. I just lost my Enamors for no reason, bro. And I wanted to lead off with Greninja too, man. Max attack, Adamant, Mudsdale. How much would Greninja done to that? $252. Bro, Grass Knot would have freaking destroyed him. But then they would have switched. See, this thing, they got too much switch-ins. They got a much better rounded team. I gotta hand it to them for that. They deserve the win. Because like I said, I can put all the items and berries and everything I want. There's just no saving this team, bro. Not against the likes of an S-tier team like B-Nard's put together. There's just no hope. Can't outplay it. Because like I knew that it was all going to come down to that lead matchup, and I had a poor lead matchup. Because I thought that they were going to lead off with anything but the Mudsdale. And I should have known. Obviously, I lead off with Sandy Shocks every match, so maybe I should have known, but, you know. Alright. So we have to go at Palladium. Or honestly, no, I need to save that thing. They're probably going to go for Shadow Ball, though, and then I'm cooked either way. I think they just Choice Spec Shadow Ball me and win. Choice Scarf Shadow Ball me and win the game. Although if they are Scarf, no, there's still no way. Let me think about this. Annihlape, Pure Rage versus Indeedee, Choice Scarf. Can we live a Shadow Ball? We tank that. If they go for Shadow Ball. If. Please go for Shadow Ball. Nope. Alright. Well, I lost either way, so. I had to go for the chokes, you know. There's just no way we beat the Sneasler without the Kovaberry. That's the problem. I'm sorry if I'm being defeated. It's just like, as soon as I lost an Amorous, I was like, there was no way. Because that was a pivotal piece that I needed in this match. And I'm just like, no matter what I do, well, that set me back so far. The Sandy Shock's getting that low immediately. I had no switch-ins. And I know I was playing such, like, obvious plays, but I don't know. Like, the way I'm thinking about, I had to try to go the next step above. You know what I mean? It's like when you're playing an Aegislash, King Shield. You know they're going to do some. I was trying to go the next step ahead. The extreme version of over-predicting, of course. Alright, so we get rid of this thing's item. Man, if we could have Psychic Fangs, they probably would have just killed him. I really wanted to Psychic Fangs too. See, if I would have actually just not given up, maybe I would have had a chance, but you know. I gave up, so it's Jover. They're gonna Fire Blast, Flamethrower me. They're gonna do a bunch, and get me in range of the Sneasler, and it's gonna be Jover. Yep, there's the Flamethrower. I am boss, the Assault Vest, but yeah, I'm gonna take way too much, probably get burnt. Nope, but we do Psychic Fangs him to take out the Goodra. You see, maybe if I would have not given up, maybe I could have had a chance. KO by Meta. Or maybe if I would have not switched in my Enamorous, but what could I do? Sack off the Sandy Shocks, I guess. I guess I could have probably best played Earth Power there, and then bring in Grin. But you know, listen, folks, this is the problem. My team sets me far so back that I have to try to play aggressive and make all these extra plays, obviously. And there's just no way around it. The bullseye comes in. I'm gonna grass knot him. I should 2 a KO, but then I'm just in range of the other one. There's the stamina. Please choke and go for rocks or something. I go for EQ. But their max attack, there's no way I live that. Yeah, exactly. KO by Mudsdale. Hey, B-Nard deserves the win, but yeah, folks, I knew that this team was trash, okay? So I can finally wipe my hands of it. Congrats, B-Nard. Good luck against Raymond. I'm going to die to Life Orb here, and that's going to be GG's on the Demolition Force. Could we have done better if maybe we didn't just throw away a bunch of our stuff? Probably. But even then, like, once I lost that Enamorous, it was over. They still got the Sneasler. There's no way. Once the Koba Berry was gone, once I lost all my stuff, I lost my stuff, you know? There's no way around it. So we're going to Grass Knot him, and we're going to lose 2-0. You know, maybe I could have done a little bit better. KO by Life Orb. KO by Grin. But we prevented the Sneasler from getting any more kills, at least. That's going to be GG's to Captain B-Nard. We'll see you guys in the next video.